Gold update. You know, you gotta love the $10 handle. It's where all the money's at. This is a piece of cake, people. You can do this. Even if you're from Rancho Santa Fe. You can do this. Even if you're with the Apple Gate, you know, the people that were going to try to get on the latest comet, the spaceship behind the comet. Rancho Santa Fe, a nice place. Like, why would you want to put tennis shoes on and kill yourself? That's a very good question. So why would you want to buy gold? Because gold's been going down a perfect channel for 4 weeks. Almost 5 on the 4-hour chart. 5 weeks down, perfect channel. So you think it's going to break that channel? I just wonder, it just might this time. Couldn't do it. So are we going to keep tanking? Oh, maybe we are. So I put buy orders down here. And I know it's hard to believe that anybody could make a living trading and actually on a computer and know how to use it. But look at this retest I'm putting in these orders. They last all day long, and it's like $40 deep. It won't blow the account up. Not that you can't blow the account up, but I'm in gold a little bit, but I'm not in super heavy. I've left a gap here where there's no tickets that would be filled for. It's got a plunge $15. Okay, these are $10 handles. I put the $10 handles on there because some people don't understand the price of gold, and they don't understand that it moves in $10 increments, and that's where the money's at. And it's all forward. There's no hindsight involved here. But if you're from Palm Springs and you're like working on your tan and you're like over at the Rancho Mirage, and you probably don't have a clue about market structure or how to trade. So bring on the hate, because it only makes me feel more better, because I know I'm righter and I'm more corrector than you. So we love all views of reality, even the ones that don't, that are illogical. So I can draw my first trend line on here, a lot of D, like I drew the trend line on here and it got broken, and like I draw the trend line here and it got broken. And so we're going to do it one more time, because just like that the porridge is just right? Finally, it's just right. So here, if this holds, then yeah, that's the bottom. That's the bottom for quite a long time, I think, actually. So if you go back to here and look at this bottom, if you had a stop back here and you're loading up, well, you're loading up because you fell in this big hole here. See this big hole that lives between here and here, and it's you see how big it is. It's not that big. It's a $20 hole. Okay, so $20. I know it fell $40 from here, but when it took out this spike, took out that $10 handle, bam, bam. Okay, so it comes down here. Hopefully you bought here and made $20. Okay, I mean, isn't that a no-brainer trade? I mean, you got all day on that one, right? I mean, you did put your pending in down here, right? Because you're like, yeah, if it goes down there, would you buy gold at $12.30 an ounce? Well, I don't know. I'd have to see. Let's wait till it gets there, and if I'm in front of my computer and I'm here, and it comes down. Like, see how it came down here? Let me see. What did I get in there? I got 4 hours to get in it, but yeah, I was taking a nap. Okay, I missed it. Okay, well, why don't you put a pending here? Oh, I don't know, because if it keeps going down. Really? Well, what if it keeps going down? Well, what if, say, you go into spontaneous combustion and you just vaporize right now? So, hey? please. Enough already. Okay, going up. Gotta get out of this triangle. $10. Can you risk $10? That's if you were buying a real ounce of gold. Right, okay, here's a doji. Here's the resistance right at the round handle. A doji at the round handle, that's crazy. Especially on this broker, 4-hour chart just so happens, huh? Look how this thing pokes the $10. So you bought here, you sold here. You could have sold here, but you just took $10, okay? You bought here with a $20 stop, you take $10. You take another order that you had $20 stop, $20 take profit. So you made, and the idea that you're saying dumb stuff like, well, it's 1-to-1 risk-to-reward ratio. Okay, that's the only trade you're going to take in your whole life. Yes, that's a problem. But you're taking a ton of trades. Look at all these orders. Look at all this. It's managing the trade. I'm in a $10 range. Okay, I'm in here. I'm not buying till it tanks another $10. I buy down here. So I'm buying into this. Okay. Yeah, and those orders all disappear, and there's fat orders down here. There's small orders here. So if we can spike down $50 tonight because Obama put another server on the Obamacare site and it's working swimmingly, and it breaks out of this triangle and it spills down into here and spikes 30 to 40 pips down, I'm buying. I'm not buying it. So I will be in, okay? And I think that this guy in Palm Springs doesn't get it. Doesn't know what market structure is, doesn't know how to trade. And I'll show you for free, man. I don't have a $29 a month newsletter. I just have these obnoxious videos I make because I'm so pissed off watching people sell garbage and talk about the market like they know what they're talking about. And they don't even trade real money. They don't even show you where they're getting in. All my videos show you all my trades. And yeah, I get stopped out. Yeah, I lose. But who doesn't? Okay? Now, I make a living doing this, but it doesn't mean I don't get that the market doesn't spike down like this and blow out an order bank. But I bought this whole bank here, retraced and made it all back plus some because I'm getting confirmation off this trend line. So I don't know. Apparently I was too nice to you on the last video. You didn't get it. I draw all my trend lines on close. I'm timing the market. It can be done. And just because you're incapable of geometry, you have no geometrical conception. So therefore you are not you're not mentally available to see the market in its geometric stage, okay? So just because I can see it and you can't, don't feel bad. But do tell me that I should get a job because I love every day. I can just come up here and throw this channel on here and know exactly where I'm at in the picture. And if I wanted to sell into this, I know exactly why I would do it, okay? I'm not guessing. I'm certain that I'm risking. That's what I'm certain of. I'm certain that I'm taking a risk. That's one thing I'm certain of. And if you can't see that this bottom became a top on the 4-hour, and now this is going to be the turnover pivot for this instrument, and if you can't see that, well, of course, this broker, I don't have 4 brokers on gold to really do a in-depth analysis of the 4-hour chart, but come on, this is like really, you don't need a PhD, okay? This trend line break here, are you really not seeing that? Like you can't see this stairway? Okay, so now we're down here, and yeah, I'll zoom out. Hindsight is it proves the fact that tops become bottoms and bottoms become tops. You can't see the definition here, but here's a double top. So you can't see all the structure on a daily, but just notice the stairway here, okay, on the daily stairway. So where are you at? Where are you at in this story? Okay. Here's your down stairway. This is a bigger stairway. This market is, when it made this sell-off, it created a big stairway. So I'm just plotting what's there. I mean, I'm not making this stuff up. This is a key top right here that became a bottom, and that's the market has a memory. And what's the funny thing is, it's 11.59 an ounce. I'll say 11.50 because psychologically at 11.50, buyers are going to come in here like you can't even believe. Okay, that may not be the bottom, but they're going to buy it and they're going to run it up $40 off of that, and they're going to dump it just below 1,200. You know that's going to happen. And even if it doesn't happen for that whole wave, hopefully you've got half the brains to scale in and out of these trades and capture and scalp at least the window, if nothing else. Here's my recommendation. You put orders in right here. Start buying from here all the way to 900 an ounce. This is $10 handles. So you're going to start buying from here to here. So I bet it doesn't pan out that far. That's about $40. You put a $50 stop on that. And just, step up to the plate, take a risk. It's not, you're not going to lose an arm, especially if you're out, Rancho Mirageville and, Bob Hope Drive and all that nonsense. So that it's not going to affect your lifestyle, right? But, just love it, man. Just love it. Here, go the 5 minute. I think that might have been the stumbling block for you. So I finished off with a 5 minute chart. But here we go. Yeah, if it was that easy, everybody'd do it. Well, it's not easy because most people, when you say the word trading, they just run out of the room. They're just like, woo, what? You might as well just said, but look how if you had your order, you may not got it filled on these spikes, but this is a 15-minute chart of gold. Okay, how hard is it for you to place a buy limit there with a take profit of 10 or 5 or a tight stop, so you lost a buck? You had the chance to get out of that trade. It bounced off the round handle, maybe didn't hit your target, but that's when your money management comes in, and you realize that, okay, the market's coming into this triangle. If you were to have the skill level to draw a trend line, then you would just come up here like this, and you'd just draw a triangle, and you'd say, oh, you know what, if that breaks that, we're going back down. Duh. So even if you had a moving average on that, come on, really? You would know, okay? And then when it comes up here and tries to get back, and you could have been daring enough to sell into that a little bit, right? And then just trail your stop. Of course, I'm buying at this handle, I'm buying here, and I'm buying here, and I'm buying here. I'm buying all three of those $10 handles as it collapses. And I'm banking the retrace. I know the retrace is coming. Here it came, right? So, well, here we are now. This is current time. So now what do? Same thing. It may keep tanking. It may keep going to hell. You don't know that. You don't really know that. But you don't have to know that. That's the beauty of it. Let it tell you. So here, zoom in, 4-hour chart. Here's where we are now. You're still going down this stairway. This is like retarded stuff. You're probably too intelligent. If you live in Palm Springs, apparently you've got a real job where you put on a tie and people pay you a lot of money and you shake hands and you pat people on the back and you tell them they look great. But, right? So, there, we're breaking out of the channel. Here's how much you're risking. Here's it's the roadmap right there. Read it and weep. I don't know what to tell you, man, but just love it. Love the comments. It's so adorable. People that think they know. It's cute.